Yeah, so I'm in over my head. Um, let's just go and set the scene, if you will. Let's introduce the dramatis personae. I think if I kind of give you an idea of why I'm over my head, we can do it easiest starting from the beginning. So kind of reset the scene so that you can understand how I got where I am. So just to let you know, I'm going to show you this drawing that my wife made. So you're standing here in this doorway, looking across at that doorway. Through that doorway on your left is a bathroom, and behind that is a small room behind it. We'll do a little more surveying with a handheld camera in a moment. Over the course of the winter, I did a little banging with a sledgehammer. I took out a wall that was here. I put in these can lights, hung that door. Frankly, this room was really looking pretty good. It wasn't really until about 6 weeks ago that things started getting freaky. So let's kind of get an understanding of why things got freaky. So here we go. You're going to have to excuse me because, let's face it, I'm no movie photographer. And I'm holding it by hand now, so let's hope this works. So just to let you know, doorway to the garage, around here to the left, that is a gas pipe, which scares the living daylights out of me. We'll get to that later. Coming along this way, there's the door. I opened it so we could see through into infinity and beyond, and out that way is the yard. So honestly, over the course of the winter, I'm just happily going along, melting my porch furniture, having a good time with that, and slowly finishing up the paneling in here. Come in here, and we're in the bathroom now. Here's our back room. So this was a downsize. This room wound up filled with all the extra crap we didn't have anywhere else to go with. It's previously a pool room. You come in here, and there was a shower stall right there. As you can see, I've set the scene. Shower stall's all in the dumpster now. And if you come back around here, here's the bathroom. In that corner right there, again, I've recreated it for you. There was a chimney. It was made out of fire brick, went up through the roof. Took me most of 4 months, but with a handy sledgehammer, I took that thing and it all wound up in the trash can. So anyway, we got that all pretty much out of there. I put some concrete down at the bottom. I will admit, with one stray blow of the sledgehammer, I wound up taking out the toilet, but that's okay because I was probably going to replace it anyway. I stripped all the walls, took out the studs and everything, and of course then there's that pesky question of plumbing. Oh, and yes, it is true, I did actually manage to put my Sawzall through a pipe, so I learned how to do a cap on a pipe. I'd seen it done, and I wasn't intended to keep it forever anyway. So anyway, what happened? This doesn't look so bad. So what happened is that I decided to phone a friend, and he's a plumber, and as you can see, setting the scene, I've taken out the shower, and I've got this plumbing exposed, and he comes in and he starts counting, and he says, 2, 3, and then over there is more. Go into that. But I know, because I've been in the crawl space, that when these pipes go into the slab, they're 3/4 inch, and when they come out, they're 1/2 inch. So he says to me, where is this water coming from? There should be some kind of a manifold or a place above the slab where these things are supposed to change from 3/4 to 1/2 inch, and it's not here, and I can't find it. So all of a sudden things are starting to get weird. So let's set the scene a little more. Let's keep going on this a little bit. So I took that out of there. I took that shower out of there. We thought, well, we'll just move it on in here. We could just move the shower into the bathroom. It'll all be in the same place. And my plumber friend's like, nah, there's not enough room for a shower in here. So I'm thinking, I got all these extra 2x4s. I can just move the walls. That's no big deal. I can do that. So let's just let's do that. Why not? See, chimney's gone. kinds of room in here. But I still got the problem with the pipes. Up till now, I'm not out of my depth. But I'm getting ready to be. And this is where things went wrong. And this is why they went wrong. Because I decided I needed to know what was going on with those pipes, and so I bought this. Now that is a nice toy. Yeah, it's a baby. It's nothing but a baby. But I have to say, I've had a special request for this. And the key point being, with that, I did that. Do I admit to senseless destruction? Well, it didn't start out senselessly. It may have turned out that way. So, sink connection from the old bathroom. Toilet connection from the old bathroom. Supply pipes. They used to go to an old sink on the wall, and then they go down and they go straight out this way to taps outside, hot and cold taps. I figured that since the house is right over there, the water was coming in from this side and going that way. But guess what? It's coming in from this side and going that way. So now I got a problem because those pipes are under a slab. And according to my friend the plumber, you can't put a joint underneath a slab. So, my problem. All right, that's enough of setting the scene. Let's kind of talk about what I'm going to do about it. So like I said, I'm in over my head. But thing is, I've been in over my head before. Has it always turned out beautiful? No, but it's usually turned out functional. So I could, at the least, I could just abandon all this plumbing and I could remove this bathroom, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to try to save it. I think it's worth trying to save it. May not work, but it should. So that's the route I'm going to take. So one of the advantages I have is that I may be no more than an enthusiastic amateur, but I know I'm not as much of an idiot as the guy that was here before me. For example, this vent goes up, across, down, and into this stack. The venting's stupid. I've seen other work he did in the house. I'm better than him. The other advantage is that I know people, so I can ask them for advice. And I've got YouTube, and it's amazing what you can learn on YouTube. I've learned a lot watching YouTube. Look at my porch furniture; it's all over there in a basket. So, if I'm going to do this, I've got to do a couple things. The first thing is I've got to clean this place out because it's got all this crap in it left over from when we moved in. And I keep moving tile from place to place when I should have just cleaned this place up to start with. That means no garage. It's March. The car goes outside. The garage is the only place I can put stuff. So I'm going to do that. Luckily, I've got a lot of building material, and I don't mind reusing some of this stuff. I'll just bang the nails out and put it all back up. Second thing I got to do is put together a schedule because I've been spending a lot of time out here, and I need to cut that down. I don't think I should be out here more than about 4 hours on any weekend day, which means it's going to take a long time, but I got to get a schedule together that's realistic. Then I got to get to work, and I've got to do a little bit of creative destruction before I can put together a plan so I get my way out of this. So I got to get rid of some of this plumbing, and then I've got to maybe put together a couple of cardboard models so I can simulate what this is going to look like in the future. So anyway, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm using a $20 microphone and a $15 tripod and an old iPhone. The video quality is going to be terrible. That's just the way it is. Not like I want to develop a career making YouTube videos, but I think I do want to share this stuff with my friends because I've been asked to show myself using that damn jackhammer. So I'm going to do that. So I think that means I need to say like, subscribe, share with your friends, etc. See if I can get a few views on this. And if you got any suggestions about what I'm supposed to be doing, don't hesitate to add that too. So let's get going and see what happens.